Hi, this is Sarah Abrams, Executive Editor of rAVe Publications, and I'm here on the first day of DSE 2018 in Las Vegas. And I'm here in the NEC display booth with Keith Yanke, Senior Director of Product Marketing. How are you today, Keith?
Doing awesome. Thank you, Sarah.
Okay, so we're going to do a quick booth tour of the NEC display booth, which is huge this year, by the way.
Yes.
So, Keith, why don't you tell me a little bit about what's behind us?
Yeah, so here at the front of the booth, we're actually making our statement piece with DirectView LED. This is a very important part of our product lineup as we move forward. It's an emerging market, a very fast-growing market, especially with the introduction of fine pitch pixels. So that's what we're showing here at the front of the booth. We're actually showcasing two of our fine pitch products, one of them at like 1.29 millimeters, and then another one at like 1.5, 1.6 millimeters. So showing really what full HD looks like in both those pixel pitches. What we're looking at here is the 1.5, 1.6 millimeter pitch, again at that like full HD resolution. So if we look at where this product is being used, it's really being used in a number of the typical markets or applications that we're already addressing with our other displays. So whether it be retail, especially high-end fashion, is a big supporter, early adopter of this DirectView LED. If we look at even some transportation, as well as even corporate environments, replacing typical projectors or large format displays with DirectView LED. So this again will be a very important part of our product lineup moving forward as we again want to address the needs and changing needs of our customer base.
Okay, well, let's take a look at the next thing.
Great. So now we're going to walk back. Retail is a very big part of the NEC business, always has been since the start of digital signage. But what we wanted to show here at DSE is really a different way of using display technology in the retail environment. Typically what you see is a large format display, whether it be a single display showing some advertising or promotional content, or you'll see a video wall. A lot of the big retail brands will have a large video wall product using ultra narrow bezel or even possibly DirectView LED as that store statement piece. Well, what we wanted to show here is now with laser projection and zero or very low maintenance from a projector lamp standpoint, because there is no more lamp, is showing that how you can use projection in a retail environment. So what we've got back here is one 1920 by 1200 resolution projector showing a video screen as well as mapping onto 9 different surfaces. So the combination of the basketballs and the shoes, we're able to projection map onto each one of those, as well as even throw some text content on the shelf front itself.
So, of course, when you think displays for digital signage, you usually think LCD, direct view LED. You don't think projection first off, but of course projection presents some, as you said, some unique possibilities for digital signage, particularly with image mapping.
Yes, it definitely does. So it really takes you out of just that flat depth that a typical large format display will give you and allows you to bring in more depth to that retail environment and really promote either products or solutions differently within that space. So again, thinking of a sports store or even a shoe store, how you can use not only the typical product itself, but then how you can overlay or incorporate technology over that product and make it more impactful, make it more dynamic than it typically is. And projection mapping with a laser light source projector allows us to do that very efficiently, very cost effectively, that we couldn't do before.
Sounds good. Let's check out the system on chip, the Raspberry Pi, next.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, so the last thing I want to show you today is really one of the big moves that NEC has done in the last number of years is really want to bring attention to the fact that you can have your computing solutions within the display itself. So NEC was an original partner with Intel and Microsoft on the OPS format. So we've had that in a number of our large format displays as well as our projectors over the years. But recently with our C-Series, our recent launch of our C-Series displays, we've incorporated what we're now calling System on a Chip powered by Raspberry Pi. So as the signage world changes, it's all about trying to bring more cost-effective solutions, right? Computing power is very powerful. The chipsets that we have in our phones are very small, very powerful, and even lower cost.
More powerful than the computers of just a few years ago?
Yeah, exactly, yeah, they really are. And so by having that format, we can now take it and bring it into large format displays and other display technologies and really give you an alternative to how you want to bring that solution to your customer's application or market. So that's what we're trying to do with Raspberry Pi, and not only show that it can be a very good computing solution for digital signage, but it also then even opens up beyond the traditional tried and true CMS or media type of player characteristics. We can do a lot more. If you think about, there's a lot more applications requiring IPTV and either other computing solutions. And what Raspberry Pi gives us is that open platform to do that. So yes, it can be a CMS, it can be a media player, but now we can look at bringing IPTV into the mix as well as other computing solutions to that platform.
Thanks so much, Keith, for this overview today. Be sure to come by and check out the NEC display booth if you haven't, and you're at the DSE show, because there are several applications we didn't get a chance to look at here today. So yeah, come back. What's your booth number again?
1506.
Okay, and you can find out more information about all the NEC solutions at necdisplay.com, right?
That is correct, necdisplay.com.
Okay, thanks very much.